Hello, this is Simon Klein from TradeSmart at 7 a.m. Eastern Time on the 4th of February 2018. Welcome to this week's episode of Where is the Dollar Going Next? And what you see before you is a dollar index on the daily chart wound back to the end of the previous week. We said last week that the market may bounce or it may very well continue moving to the downside. Now this two-bar structure sets up generally for sideways action. So let's take a look at how the market played out last week. So on Monday, the market bounced a little bit to the upside. And on Tuesday, the market sold off, as in we're going sideways at the moment. On Wednesday, the market gapped down and basically closed slightly higher than it opened for the day. On Thursday, the market sold off down back to the demand zone below. And on Friday, the market turned around and moved to the upside. So the question is this: what are the odds of where the dollar is likely to go next this week? Well, if we look at this time frame, you can see we've been moving sideways, but we've put in a higher low and we're price direction pointing to the upside now. So the odds are, based on this time frame, that we're likely to go above this pivot and potentially up to this supply zone above. Now, if we can't go above this supply zone, then the market may continue moving sideways or may continue moving to the downside. But at the moment, based on this time frame alone, the odds are we're likely to move to the upside this week. So let's take a look at the larger time frames. So as we always do, look at the weekly chart, and it's very similar to what we said last week, that we're potentially likely to bounce to the upside to this supply zone above, and then we'll have to see how the market reacts when we get to this supply zone. Now, if the market turns to the downside, then we're likely to continue moving to the demand zone below. And again, if we look at the monthly chart, you can see that we're after a number of months down into demand that was once supply. So we may very well bounce to the upside, and that looks like what's most likely to happen at this moment in time, that will move to the upside. And as we've said in previous weeks, this move up is likely to be sold off. And if we're not able to move up, then we're most likely to continue moving down to the demand zone below. And there's various levels below this level that were supply become potential demand zones. And if we continue moving to the downside during the year, as we've said in previous weeks, then we may very well see the dollar back down at these levels. So these are the odds of where the dollar is likely to go next this week. What I'd like to do now is point your attention to a free webinar we're doing this week on February the 6th at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. Mike Greenberg, who's been with me since 2011 and helps me run the trading room on a daily basis, will be conducting a webinar about Bitcoin and the blockchain. If you don't know about where Bitcoin comes from or what the blockchain is, it's very important to come to this webinar and learn about these technologies, because the business world has started to change and implement the blockchain in various different industries. So it's very important to understand what it is and how it may affect your life going forward. So come and sign up for this webinar. Come and join us live on February the 6th. I'll leave a link below this video, whether you're watching on my YouTube channel or on my blog. That's all for now. If you like this video, hit the like button below, share it with your friends, leave a comment, and be sure to subscribe at the end. This is Simon Klein from TradeSmart, wishing you the best of luck with your trading this week.